Mackenzie Barrows. I'm a fourth semester nursing student, and I'm going to be doing insulin pen and mixed insulin syringes today. I'm going to go ahead and start with the Novolog pen. I'm going to check my physician's order, which is for 5 units. So I'm going to go into my patient's room. I'm going to make sure their blood sugar was drawn and make sure that their blood sugar isn't within the range to get their insulin. So I'm going to go in, introduce myself, check patient identifiers, and I'm then going to go ahead and do a test on my pen. So I'm going to wash my hands and perform hand hygiene and then put on gloves. I'm then going to do a test run of 2. So I'm going to clean off the tip. I'm going to dial up 2 just to test my pen. I'll remove the cap and do 2, and it was working. So then I'm going to go ahead and dial up the 5. That would be giving my patient, and I would check this with another RN. So I have 5 units here, and then I will go ahead and document which site I'll be using for my patient. So I will clean the skin. I will wait until the alcohol dries, and then I will administer the insulin. So I'll go in at a 90-degree angle, and I will administer the insulin, and I will leave the needle in for 10 seconds before removing. I'll remove, and I will recap, and I will be finished with that. I will document everything, and then I will go ahead and I will do my second insulin on another patient. So I'll go in, I will check my orders. My orders are for 12 units, so I'll have 4 units of regular and 8 units of the intermediate. So whenever I go in, I will make sure that my patient's blood sugar was drawn, and I will perform hand hygiene, and I will check patient identifiers. I'll put on new gloves, and then first off I will start by rolling the insulin, the intermediate insulin, because it's cloudy. I will roll it 15 times. Once it looks like it's all mixed up, I will place that down, and I will clean off the tops of each. I then have to inject air into each of them, so I will go ahead and I will inject 4 units of air into the regular. And then I will inject 8 units of air into the intermediate and remove. And then I will go ahead and draw up my 4 units of regular. Make sure I get all the air bubbles to the top. I don't have any. I'll make sure the line is to the bottom. And I will double check this also with another RN. So I have 4 here. And then I will be done with that one. And I will go ahead and grab the other 8 from here, which will total 12. Doing it carefully, because if you inject too much, then you're going to have to restart over. So I have mine perfectly here, and I will show that I have my 12 units here. And then I will go ahead and clean off. I would document exactly where I'm going to do. I would be rotating sites if it were the same patient, so that I don't cause the fatty deposits in their skin. I would try to prevent that as much as possible. So then with this one, I'm going to make sure that I can get a wide enough pinch to do a 90-degree angle. Otherwise, if I have to do a wider pinch, then I can go in at a 45. So I'm going to go in straight after the alcohol is dry. Administer the 12 units. Recap. And then I would document how my patient handled it. We would then recheck the blood sugars afterwards at the peak times to make sure that the blood sugar hasn't dropped too low. And that will be all.